heading to the start line of the Dawn Till Dusk.
The first annual Dawn Till Dusk.
The inaugural Dawn Till Dusk race, Jeju Island. This has been organised by our friends. The idea is that between dawn and dusk, you run as far as you can and also visit as many CU convenience stores as possible, taking a picture of yourself outside every single one. Now, I set my alarm at the wrong time, so we are arriving a tiny little bit late, starting a little bit late.
So Bodhi is my teammate for today. I don't know if she's gonna pull her 16 kilos of weight, but my goal for today is to cover 50 kilometers. That's the farthest I would have ever done in a day.
How many CUs?
I don't care about the CUs. I really don't care about the actual amount of convenience stores I go to. But 50K while pushing Bodhi in a stroller is my goal.
And the teddy.
And oh, I also have the teddy and the blanket and her toy. It's a lot. What's your goal, Chris?
I have 6 to 7 goals. I have no idea. I'm just going to start running with Tim, and I'm going to see how I feel, and maybe I'll stay with Tim all day, or maybe I'll split off.
This way?
Nope. Keep going forward and run a little bit further. Buddy, what's your goal for today, mate?
I'm running.
Running and eating ice cream?
Yes.
Good morning.
Running.
Okay, 6:44. We just set out. We are running. Currently 0.07K in. I'm cold, I'm tired. I don't really want to be doing this. Sorry, I do, I love it.
CU number 1.
So 5K in. Slower pace and normal, but I mean, that's to be expected. I just went downhill for a little ways. So in my mind, I think that I can run a half marathon off the start with her. But who knows, maybe I'll decide in 2K that's too much. Okay, just found CU number 4. We're in Mosubo town, 9.10K in.
CU number 3, 9 kilometers in. Been running about an hour. We've done all the hills first. CU number 4, 250 meters away from CU number 3.
Number 7.
Number 6.
Bodhi officially fell asleep. 14.2K in, about an hour and a half.
8 kilometers in, no, 8 CUs in, 16 kilometers, hour and 50 minutes, which, as we've been going uphill quite a lot, that's pretty good.
Okay, I'm a bit sad. I just ran out of my way to go to a CU, and it turned out to be a GS25. But he's still asleep. We've done 8 CUs, I think, and about 16K. Okay, got off the phone with Chris. He's at the top of the GC. I'm just coming into the bottom, so we're gonna meet about halfway through the GC, get a Starbucks, hopefully rejuvenate. Bodhi is somewhat waking up. We've gone to 9 CUs so far. Okay.
9 down, off to Starbucks now for a little energy burst.
I did it! Half marathon before I stopped. Bodhi's waking up. We are almost at Starbucks. Uphill in the wind. Jeez. It is, what time is it? About 9 o'clock right now. We're waiting to meet Chris. He's taking his sweet old time. I think we've done about 14 CUs. Bodhi slept for about an hour. This last little part was tough. I wanted to get to 25K, but Chris called and said that he would meet us, so I figured might as well stop in for a chat. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, and I kind of love my drink.
You lost your drink, I know. Do you want to get a new drink?
Yes!
Are you having fun on the team?
Yeah.
Bodhi's my teammate. Well, she's not the most helpful teammate in the world, but she's keeping me going.
Hello.
How far have you run?
20k, 9 CUs. You've done 21 and you've done 14 CUs.
I'm a winner! I'm winning!
It's a marathon, not a sprint, bruh.
I'm tapping out at 50k today. Chris is gonna keep going. We have a couple of coffees, just taking a rest stop, and then I reckon this is like the halfway point. And now Chris is gonna go the way I just came, and I'm gonna probably go the way he came up.
Okay, we're moving out.
Now, as I run, Bodhi's asked me to pick the flowers for her so she can make a bouquet. If you don't know, Bodhi wants to be a gardener when she grows up.
And down. Nice to see you.
Chris gave me some good advice. We swung by the Jeju, whoop, big bump, big aerospace hotel. There's a CU inside. Okay, let's keep going.
In the book.
My partner needed to go for pee, and I bribed her with a candy snack from our like 16th, I think this is the 16th or 17th CU. We are officially 3 hours and 15 minutes in. We're about 29 kilometers in, so only a half marathon to go. My hips are starting to feel not as great, but other than that, not too bad. It's definitely a slow and steady pace.
25k down, 15 CUs. 3 hours, 30 minutes.
My partner's running! Come on, pick them flowers, go! Go, girls, come on!
17, 30 kilometers in. The last one was a bit of a dud. It turned out it was in the middle of an army camp, and they wouldn't let us in.
Hey, see you again. We are at 35k, about 3 hours and 50 minutes in. Feeling fine. My hips hurt a little bit. Last time I ran a marathon, 2017, before I got pregnant with Bodhi, I ran it in 3 hours and 59 minutes. It's not too bad. I'm almost 7k away, 10 minutes off, so like 5k off. It's fine. I'm pushing her, and it's windy and uphill. And I trained for that. This I haven't trained for at all, so who knows? It doesn't really matter, but okay, 15 more K. I'm gonna try to run around Sang Bang Sang here. Where is it? Here somewhere. And then try to run along the beach one more time to meet Chris. I don't know if it's gonna be 15k, but I reckon Chris will keep going after that, and maybe Bodhi and I will stop, but it'd be nice to have lunch with him.
Woo. 20 down. It is getting close to 12 o'clock. It is pretty warm now. Sunscreen time.
Okay, so starting to struggle. We are at 4 hours and almost 20 minutes, 38.5K. I was searching for a CU. I thought this was a CU. I ran out of my way to get here. It was a GS25. We have a huge hill coming. Now, Chris said that in ultra marathons, you can walk the hills. It's huge. I don't know. I feel like maybe I will be cheating if I walk the hill. But I don't know. Do we care? We care? So I have to run it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. This last 12K is gonna be really hard. Right, Bodhi? No, Bodhi thinks it's gonna be easy. Okay. We're gonna enjoy our icy drinks. And then, yeah, and then try to finish it. Cheers.
35K in, and the thighs are starting to hurt. I'm just hoping the cramp doesn't kick in too early on those bad boys. Otherwise, the next 7 hours is gonna be rubbish. But sun's shining, we're about to hit the sea. It's gonna be a lovely afternoon. Check that out. Woo! What a day.
I'm walking up this hill. I tried to run it. I feel like I'm cheating my marathon, but it's so steep.
So 40 kilometers in now. Just heading through one of the Ollie trails in the countryside of Jeju. This one's super interesting because it actually runs through an old Japanese airfield that was here during the Japanese occupation of Jeju in South Korea. And you can see in a second, as I go down this ramp, whoop, all around here is hidden aircraft covers and hangars. So all around here, all up over this mound, there's other places, they're everywhere. So this is quite a somber location on Jeju, especially for those that are local here, you know the history. But running through here today is very cool to see it all.
We ran a marathon!
We win!
We won! Well, so far, we ran 42 kilometers so far, 8 more to go. We did it, we ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually really struggling, but we've got 8K to go. We're gonna run 3 more K, then we're gonna take a little break, right, Bodhi?
And then we won.
Yeah, definitely.
So, here's Songruk Sung that you might have seen in a video that we posted a couple of weeks ago. If you want to have a little look at that video, it's on here somewhere. Now, there's no CUs up there. However, I think because the weather's so nice, I'm just going to go up and round it. There's 2 races today, technically. The most CUs and the biggest distance. I haven't gone to Sigwipo, so I think getting the most CUs is out of it. I might not be able to run long enough to get the biggest distance, but I think adding this on is going to be helpful.
We just found Chris. We're stopping for another snack. Stopping for another snack. It's 5 hours into the race. I've done 45 kilometers. I'm gonna stop in 5 more. But ice, sparkling water, 5 more K, and then we're finished. Hopefully. My feet are hurting, my legs are hurting. Physically I feel fine, but like Chris and I were just saying, our legs just are not that interested. Longest run I've done before this was 16K a couple of weeks ago. So big difference, big difference. All right, cheers.
As an athlete, you really gotta focus on what you're putting into your body, because what you put in is what you get out. So I think this is probably worth about 20 extra K at the end.
Last 5K, let's do this. He's gonna leave us.
You're leaving me.
I am leaving him. We are finishing. That's it. I'm done. We are almost there. Bye, Chris. We did it! How many K, Bodhi? We did 50K. Technically 50.2 1K in 5 hours, 41 minutes. Oh, quite a slow pace, but we'll take it. We did it, we're finished. I am in bits. My legs are...
You can dry myself off with this.
Yeah, I can dry you off with that, yes. My legs are killing me.
And I need to pee.
Bodhi needs to pee. We are gonna go in the ocean, cool off, go for a swim, recover a little bit.
50k in, CU number 28, and my body is done. I think Rachel and Bodhi just finished. I'm thinking I'm gonna head up the road. There's a CU like 4k away, and then head back to the beach to hang out with those guys. Hopefully that'll be about 60k.
Surprise, we're clean. Bodhi and I went home to take a shower. Chris is on his way to the finish line, so we're about to go and meet him there. It's only 4 o'clock. This race technically goes until 7, but I just didn't have any more in me, so that's it.
55k in, and the wall has been hit. My body's given up now, so I am heading back. I think, I don't know, there's like 5k, but I think it might take me an hour. I'm hiking most of it, and also running along the road. Not as nice as running along the coast, but things are still going well.
Mommy, did you have fun?
I had an awesome time. This was probably one of my favorite days that we spent together. I thought...
I have super fun!
Awesome. You want to get out of here? So overall, Bodhi and I ran 50.21 kilometers in about 5 hours and 40 minutes of total running time. And it took us about 7 hours, 7.5 hours of total time, including our stops. You can see here, that's my Strava, so it definitely counted. It's real. At the finish line, check in with the judges. So we showed them a map and pictures of all of the CUs we visited. Bodhi and I actually probably went to the least amount of CUs. I kind of gave up on the CUs after about number 16. So total, we went to 23 CUs. Now I have to say, this was probably one of my absolute favorite days that I've spent with Bodhi. I had such a blast. She was honestly one of the best teammates. She just kept me going. We listened to some Frozen music, picked some flowers. I listened to Mulan. You did listen to Mulan. We had just an absolute amazing time. I didn't think that I would be able to run 50k. So the night before, I thought I'd be running 20k, maybe 25k. And then that morning I said the 50k, and obviously I couldn't not do it at that stage. The night before, we actually got in from Singapore at about 7 p.m. We landed, we got back to our house, we unpacked, and we fell asleep. I woke up in the morning and I didn't even really want to participate, but I'm so glad I did. It was such a brilliant event. Every single person accomplished something awesome, and it was just a really nice way to spend a Saturday here on Jeju.
So I managed 63 kilometers. 31 CUs. There's a bad ratio of CUs to distance compared to other people. As you can see from my Strava, after lunchtime things got way harder. My pace dropped off massively, and I just think that distance on concrete is very difficult. A lot of ultramarathons are on trail, and I think there's a good reason for that. I've done one before at that distance and it was nowhere as hard on my body. I don't know how Rachel pushed Bodhi around for 50 kilometers. That's ridiculously impressive. I think the most impressive feat of the day. Would we do it again? I think so. It was very fun. It was nice to have a proper event during COVID. We've done lots of events in different places. Some of them cost lots of money, some are quite cheap, and they're not always that well organised. This one was put together by a mate, and a group of friends were taking part, and it was really good fun, well organised, and everyone seemed to have a really good time. And the end was nice and chilled, and we had a good laugh. So hopefully, lots more to come in the future.
Running with my mom. It was so fun. I loved it. And I was so comfortable, but my mom wasn't.